Holdacious, how's it going guys? So today I am playing some Rust and I'll be showing you how bad the recoil is now in the gunplay. Now I don't necessarily mean that the recoil is bad. Yes, the gun is shooting all over the place, but it's a lot like Legacy. Now it actually has a little bit more skill involved by shooting in short bursts and taking pot shots. So some of you may have already noticed that the recoil is pretty crazy on guns like the AK or some machine guns, but it's actually gotten way worse when you're moving side to side. So since the recoil is absolutely nuts right now, I'm making this video to show off how the recoil is for various positions. If you're moving side to side, whether or not you're standing still, I'll be showing all of that with the AK-47. Now I finally made a video like this because I believe the guns are getting closer to where the developers want them to be. I do actually think they are going in the right direction with this fierce recoil. And we'll be starting off with the vertical test. I'm at the very first target and I'll be aiming at the bottom of the sign. I'll be standing completely still, not moving the gun whatsoever. And we'll see how bad the recoil is as it travels up the sign. Now I'll only shoot 10 bullets at each one of the targets. And at each target I'll be in a different position or moving differently. And we're going to start the testing now. Okay, I just fired 10 bullets and it made it right above the bullseye, right at the start of the third sign. Now it seems like we can actually see all of the hits as they are going up. They are generally in the middle, but as you can see they are swaying left and right as they are traveling up the signs. We're now at the second target where I'll remain standing, but I'll be moving left and right. Now this is the worst recoil you can achieve. Moving while shooting is absolutely terrible. So we're going to give that a try. Okay. Wow, we are way above the bullseye now. We were right up there, right around that little notch. We traveled a lot higher and the bullets, well, obviously they are going to travel a lot more horizontally because I'm moving. And with this target, we are going to be crouched. This is going to give us the best recoil possible. We're just going to stay crouched, shoot 10 bullets from the bottom, and we'll see how high up the sign we travel. Now we have to take into consideration that I am now crouched. I am at eye level with the bottom sign. We only traveled that whole entire sign length. As we move on to the fourth target, I will be crouched but moving left and right. Okay, as you see there, we actually made it over the first line and into the bullseye area. The last bullet hit right around that ring. We'll give this one more try since we are moving, and we're going to try to average the two. The bullets did in fact make it into the bullseye. So, while crouched and moving back and forth, you do have a little bit crazier recoil, but it's still actually better than standing still. Now I bet that you already guessed that while you're crouched, that'll give you the best accuracy, but that's not the point of this test. It's to compare how well that accuracy is while you're crouched to all the other positions and while you're moving. As we saw here, while you're crouched and moving back and forth trying to dodge enemy bullets, that is still better than just completely standing still. Now if you're going to be a stationary target anyways, you might as well crouch down. It'll make you half the target to hit and improve your accuracy greatly. Now the reason why I set up this fifth sign is because I wanted to test out the brand new light machine gun, so you guys can see it in action too. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to aim at the bottom of the sign like I normally do, but I'm going to move back and forth because this gun has the worst recoil in the game. It has worse recoil already than the AK does. And then you're going to be moving around, it's going to be all over the place. So we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so I shot 11 rounds, so we'd be a little bit lower than this, just a little bit. But we are way past the sign. We are now looking into space. This gun has incredible recoil, but it's a little bit more powerful than the AK is. So that is actually the end of the testing. I only needed to use the AK-47 because that is the most used gun, and the recoil on that should be similar to other guns. Because when using other guns like the Thompson or the custom SMG, the effect on your recoil, depending on what position you are in, is going to stay the same. Now I was going to do a second test where I would be trying to control the gun while shooting at the target. but how I control my gun is going to be different from how you control yours. But as long as you know how fierce the recoil is while in different positions, that can help you greatly to know whether or not you should be crouched or standing still or moving back and forth. Don't move back and forth while standing up. That's terrible recoil, especially while wielding one of these bad boys. So overall, crouching is the best for your accuracy. Now this was going to be kinda obvious, it is in every game, but it's good to compare it to other positions, because at least now you know how much worse the other positions are compared to being crouched. If you're standing up, moving back and forth, left and right, shooting at some guy, wondering why you can't hit him, why you can't win in PvP fights, probably because you're missing him. So I'm going to end the video here, but just remember, crouching is the best position you can be in. And crouching while moving left and right is still pretty good. And it'll make you a little bit harder target for them to hit because you are now moving. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Remember to have a fantastic day. I know I will. And I'll see you guys all later. Holy shit, where the fuck did he come from? Where the fuck was he? Was he under the fucking chest? Where the hell? Our home is now done. But it's actually not done yet. The core of it is we can still add some furniture inside, add some walls to separate some rooms, but it may